Hey, I'm Jazz and welcome to my manifesto for educators. New rules for schools 2. Your well-being is no longer an optional extra, and also now it's just called being. Do you remember when well-being was something that we ticked a box and said we'd done, or we put on a list underneath, like marking, ironing, feeding the dog, stressing about the vet, that sort of stuff? That's gone. There's no choice now. And people used to say, I don't really have mental health issues. Well, after 4 weeks stuck in a house with the person you decided to live with and all the kids that you've finally gathered together, you're going to have health issues. It's not mental health anymore. It's just health. And it's not well-being. It's just being. How you show up in this time is critical, not just for you, but for people you're living with and for the people you're serving right now. I did a video not long ago of a cup of tea with a saucer, and I filled the cup up until the tea overflowed and went into the saucer. And that was to illustrate that the saucer tea, the tea in the saucer, that's the tea you use to serve, not the tea in the cup, because if you give that away, you've got nothing left. And this is more important than ever now, because there are 4 stages of being. One of them, the first one, and this is where we spent a lot of time before, is suffer. That's where you've got your head down and your hands on your head. Suffer. All you can see is the problem. The next stage is survive. And that's where you come up and your hands are still here, so you can't see what's around, but you're just focused on the problem trying to get through. Now, a lot of people would say that's a good tactic for now, but I think we could go a step further and go into thriving. I think we can always aim bigger. The third stage is to seek, and that's where you can start thriving, where you're looking around, what else is available, what else can I do? And the last stage is to serve, and that's where your hands are down and they're open, which means they can give and receive in order to stay full. Now, what we used to do in our old model of education, we'd go from suffer to serve, suffer to serve. It's just exhausting. And it doesn't work. You can't miss out. You can't miss out the journey. So, but we're always trying to give and trying to give and trying to give, and we don't really even know how to receive. Now's the time to learn. Not just learn. You've got to be a ninja at receiving. Let people look after you. If you need help, make a request. Reach out to people so that you can reframe. This is not a time to take all the responsibility on yourself and go, I've got to do this, I've got to do this. You're not alone. We are all navigating chaos. So your well-being has got to be number 1. Got to be. If you genuinely care about the students you serve, you'll make well-being number 1, because that means that you can keep going. Thank you for looking after you, and thank you for everything you're doing. Please join me next time on my manifesto for education, where we'll be looking at rule number 3. The nation is for you and with you and behind you.